Yo, 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 yo. Merry Christmas, everybody. How you doing? You know who this is. The real one, always 100, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with the NBA main slate video. Hopefully you guys had a very Merry Christmas with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Hopefully you guys got everything you asked for. And hopefully you guys want some bread on this slate too. We did really good in the DFS Club, guys. Proud of the club. I worked hard on these my cheat sheet, especially my cheat sheet. So hard work is paying off, man. We're doing great in the club. Um, Hopefully you guys did too. And in case you've been under a rock, guys, here at the DFS Club, dfsclub.com, we're having our holiday specials, guys. Again, $10 a month, down from 25 to 10, 60% off. You want my lineups, my cheat sheets, the projections, the ownership, guys. Members only podcast. I go live before lock. DFSclub.com. And you don't just get NBA, guys. You get every single sport. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, MMA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball. Just click the join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And again, guys, very popular have been the 6 month and the year passes because they have never ever been this cheap, guys. 6 months for $39.99, a full year for 70. Take advantage of this stuff, guys. I advise you. We were already the cheapest in the business. Now again, we're just giving it away. It's this DFS space of myself. It's just our way of showing you guys. Not only do we say we're the real ones, we're the truth. We're proving it, guys. We're proving it. So come join this fun. We had a lot of fun today. Community, dfsclub.com, guys. Again, my lineups, my cheat sheets, the ownership, projections, and that's for every single sport. All right. So shout out to my sponsor right here, Draft Dashboard, guys. You know what it is. It's only $1 for 30 days. If you click on the link in the description below, you yourself can have Draft Dashboard. You get access to all my saved lineups from all my player pools. That includes NFL. NHL's coming up in a couple weeks. The lineup optimizer, which is everybody's favorite. The player trends, sleepers and studs. The positional optimizer, which breaks down every single player, slate by slate. And the NBA cheat sheet, guys, because if you can't win, cheat. It's got the best studs, best mid-tier, best value. Draft Dashboard. All right, so let's get into it. So, as we've already heard, Houston's down to like 9 players. So we got to keep our eyes, ears, and legs open. Sorry, our eyes and ears open for that Houston Rockets news on who's going to start. We know James Harden's going to start, right? 10.9K. Um, he will be chalky. I mean, if he's like 60 to 70% owned, cash games, that's great, but I'll fade him. I'll fade him 100% in GPPs, guys. I have my strategies and they work. Trust me on this. Um, for him to pay off that price tag, he's got to get at least 50 or more. At least, I want to say 60. They've been double, triple teaming him, so they might have him figured out, guys. It's not that he's a bad play, right? It's just for 10.9, basically 11K. He got 43 fantasy points last week. That's not going to cut it. So, but this team being so shorthanded, it's a good matchup against Portland. I mean, well, I personally have to see the ownership. That's just me. All right, so let's roll along. Russell Westbrook, we don't know if he's going to play, right? So he's going to do the whole I'm not going to play back-to-back games. So it's going to be the first game of a back-to-back, so we'll have to see if he's going to play this game or the next game. If he plays at 10-3 against Orlando, it's kind of a tough matchup, but definitely in play, guys. De'Aaron Fox at 8-7. He's getting up there. I know. He played 38 minutes. All these Sacramento players played big minutes. All the starters played big minutes last game. Got 40 fantasy points. Again, 38 minutes for De'Aaron Fox, only 40. You'd like to see like 50, in all honesty. But still not a bad play at 8-7. Not a must play. Let's see. Kyle Lowry is cheap at 7.6. Going up against San Antone, guys. Ranked 20th in the league against point guards. 37-36, his last two, 38 minutes, 27 minutes. So definitely get him in there. And I think he'll go overlooked. And I think he's too cheap at 7.6K. Kyle Lowry should always be in the 8K range, guys. Malcolm Brogdon, tough matchup against Chicago, but I don't think it's that tough. He's only 7.4K. Coming off a 46-point fantasy game, 34 minutes. It's not a fluke, guys. Brogdon's the truth. You guys already know. Game before that, 29 minutes, 38 fantasy points. So, again, we want the best bang for our buck. If we can find one of these 7K players that's going to score just as much as Harden, if not more, we're already ahead of about 70% of the field. And these are the strategies you gotta look at and go for. Next up, we got Fat Fred VanVleet. He went out there last time and got us right in the old prison pocket. But you know what? I'm gonna go right back to it because I think his ownership's gonna be low. He's cheap at 7.3, and I think it's gonna be a great bounce back spot for him. San Antonio's a great matchup. They're ranked 20th in the league against shooting guards, guys. So 7.3, 40, 50 point upside, absolutely. I will have my shares. Especially, honestly, I think the ownership will be down. A lot of people got burned. Colin Sexton's not bad at 7.2. I'd probably just try and get the Fred VanVleet. You know what you're getting with Colin Sexton. These Cleveland starters, also like Sacramento, they're getting tons of minutes. 37 minutes, 38 fantasy points. So barely a fantasy point per minute. 7.2. Now, if Colin Sexton was like 6.8, 6.7, I would definitely it'd be like 100% go for me. But 7.2 is kind of a tough price to get to. The 7K range, you got Terry Rozier also. So you have a lot of good players here in the 7K range. He's exactly 7K coming off a mine. If you guys played him, I saw a couple of you guys commented that you did when I had him on my last video. Last time they played, he smashed 58 fantasy points. I told you I love these Charlotte guys, because they were cheap. They're not so cheap anymore. So he's priced up to 7K, had 37 minutes, 58 fantasy points. Will he get 58 again? Probably not, but the game before that, 44 and only 26 minutes. So Terry Rozier is one of these guys. He's a points per minute monster. I mean, you want to route these 7K guys, like a VanVleet and then Terry Rozier chocolates. Get them in there, guys. Let's see. If you can just get out of the habit of just playing names because of their names, you guys will see a lot more improvement in your bankrolls. Let's see. Who did I skip? Oh, I skipped somebody. Okay, we left off at Rozier Chocolates. Devontae Graham at 6.7. I'd probably just rather get to Rozier. I mean, Graham still had 37 minutes, the same as Rozier, but yeah, for $300 more, just give me Rozier here. I don't want to get too many Charlotte guys. Next up, Dashante Murray, guys. Again, I'm going to go back here. He's only 6'4". 30 minutes, 45 fantasy points. He's going to have a John Morant type of year, guys. He's going to go off this year. So get him while he's still in the 6K range. He will be 7K or more, I'd say, within less than a week. So Dashante Murray, get him in there. Again, I don't think Patty Mills is going to play, so even more of a bump to him. Markelle Fultz is now at 6K, so kind of off of that. Darius Garland's still too cheap at 5.6K. Played 32 minutes, got 42 fantasy points. Scoring dependent, yeah. But you give him 30 minutes, guys, he'll get you at least 30 or more fantasy points. And at 5.6, that's good. That's priced just right. Next up, Jordan Clarkson, 5.3. Comes off the bench. Point per minute monster, man. 28, 31 in his last two. Great matchup against Minnesota coming up. So Jordan Clarkson at 5.3 again, I think is way too cheap. I don't mind he comes off the bench, guys. I really don't. Again, just a points per minute monster. Get him in there. All right. You can probably tell my voice. It's been a really long day. I've been up since 6 this morning. It is now 2:23 in the morning. Then I had to go look at houses tomorrow, so I'm exhausted. But I apologize in advance. So then we got Kobe White here, 6'9". 2 bad games in a row. Still gets 30 minutes a game. This game stays close. I still like him, guys. I think that ceiling game's coming. And don't be sleeping on him when he's at like 2% ownership and still in the 6K range. Because if that 40-point game comes, you'll be sitting really pretty. So I'd highly consider Kobe White because, again, out of 2 bad games, that ceiling game's coming real soon, guys. Real soon. And I think that's going to do it for the ones I really like. All right, so let's go to shooting guard. All right, I love me some Booker T, but not for 9.8. Bradley Beal might be interesting. So if Russell Westbrook is out, maybe Bradley Beal. But still at 9.3, how shall I say this? If I'm paying 9K or more for a player, I, in God's honest truth, want at least 50 or 60. Um, I think we might be able to find that elsewhere. I really do. But Beal, and I think his ownership will probably be high. I'm trying to just run through my head right now. Especially if he's chalk, guys, it's an easy fade for me. Zach LaVine's not cheap anymore. He's 8.9, so I'm gonna pass there. Let's see where I went there. Rozier Chocolates, Clarkson, Terrence Ross ain't bad, guys. I know he comes off the bench, but he's only 4.5K. If you need someone to just get you like 25 fantasy points, Terrence Ross is clutch. 28, 23 minutes in his last 2. Good matchup against Washington coming up. And there's some value here at 4.5K. I don't mind me some Terrence Ross. Get him in there. Let's see who else. I think George Hill will be chalk tomorrow, guys, and let other people play that shit. Yeah. Even though he's 3.4K. So David Nwaba at bare min. If he gets a start for Houston tomorrow, that's going to be awesome value, but he'll probably be chalky. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe people are too afraid of him. But you give this man some minutes, he could get you 25 to 30 fantasy points. And at bare minimal, 3K on DraftKings. Definitely worth a look, only if he starts, guys. And this season especially, like when I do my cheat sheets for the club, I do separate players to play for DraftKings and for FanDuel, just because the prices are so different now. FanDuel used to be the one that had the more expensive players. Now it's totally, completely opposite. It's DraftKings. So let's go to small forward. Okay, so Gordon Hayward leading us off at 7.3. 36 minutes, 46 fantasy points, guys. Going up against OKC. Last time he played him, he got 44. Before that, 36. This game should be interesting. I mean, not two teams that aren't very good, so I'm kind of thinking it'll be close. And at 7.3, Gordon Hayward should crush that price tag. He's doing great on his new team. Get him in there. Next up, I also like Bohan Bogdanovic from Utah, guys. He's only 5'9". Anytime he's under 6K, it's too tempting. Now, I know 33, 22 in his last 2, only 26 fantasy points. But you know his upside. His upside is 30 to 40 fantasy points, and he's under 6K. So you got to be all over this stuff, guys. Bojan Bogdanovic from Utah, because there's a couple of them. Get him in there. Let's see who else we got. Josh Jackson. So if you guys played him like I told you to last slate, he was only 3K. He got 32 fantasy points. Josh Jackson is a beast. He's a beast, guys. Comes off the bench, but still, man, 32, 31, 32. That's what he does. So I'm gonna play this guy to the wheels falls off. Give me some Josh Jackson at 4.5K. Let's see. Next up, Mccall Bridges at 6'1". Great matchup. Going up against them Sacramento Queens. Just gets a ton of minutes. As long as he's not in foul trouble. 35 minutes last game, 33 fantasy points. The price is fair. Hopefully that should draw some ownership off of him, but we'll see. Mccall Bridges, not a bad play at 6.1K. And small forward is always just like, Patrick Williams from Chicago, I think it's a good value, 4.5K. I know Indy's tough defensively, but they're letting this kid run. I mean, 28, 33 minutes in his first 2, 13 and then 27. So he got the first game out of his career out of the way. He got that rust off, that nervousness off, came back and got 27. So I'm looking, he'll probably get about 30 this game. As long as he gets his 30 minutes, he should get about 30 fantasy points. So Patrick Williams from Chicago, not bad here for 4.5K. All right. So if you didn't cash, guys, don't you dare be sour. Clap your hands and feel the power. We're going to power forward, guys, because it's a new day. Yes, it is. Let's go. Sabonis at 8.5K, guys. That's too cheap. Sabonis should be 9.5K. 36, 26 minutes, 46, 58 fantasy points. We'll see what his ownership is. It's going to be hard to fade him, though, at 8.5K. That's just way too cheap. DeMar DeRozan at 8K, man. I just think it's point chasing. For 34 minutes last game, 56 fantasy points. Great game for DeRozan. Another good matchup against Toronto. I just don't want to pay 8K for him. I'm more comfortable playing DeRozan when he's in that 7K range, which he normally always is. Let's see. Julius Randle, I like it. It's just a bad matchup against Philly. I'm not going to pay 7.5K. Aaron Gordon's still tempting at 6'9". 69, baby. Yep. Just the minutes concern me, right? 21, 26. But in those little amount of minutes, 39, 36 fantasy points, guys. So Aaron Gordon, if he's at like single digit ownership, I might be all over it. Always trying to get the low owned guys that you really think are going to come through for you, especially in GPPs, which I think a lot of people play. I play a lot of them. So Aaron Gordon, get him in there. Not so much a cash play, though. Next up, Al Horford, 6.1K, 20, 15 minutes, right? But 27, 29 fantasy points. We'll see if he gets some more minutes here. He shouldn't have any trouble at all with Charlotte, guys. Look at his history against them last two times. 32, 38 fantasy points. Al Horford at 6'1". Get him in there. Hopefully they give him at least 25. Let's see. Bagley, not there yet. I can't believe Harrison Barnes. Look at last game, 41 minutes, 43 fantasy points. These Sacramento guys get tons of minutes, man. But I'm not going to play Harrison Barnes. Those type of games for him, the minutes will be there for him always. It's just the output's not always there. PJ Washington, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I don't care if Cody Zeller's out. I just don't think he's that good until he proves me wrong. Larry Nance at 6'8", 33 minutes last game, 52 fantasy points, and he gets another great matchup against Detroit. So 6'8's fair. It should draw some ownership off of him. But yeah, Nance is the truth, guys. 6.8K, get him in there. Lauri Markkanen's price way the hell up now. 6'4", so you played him like I told you to last slate when he was like, what was he guys, like 4.3K? Got 39 fantasy points? Yeah. He should still get you about 30, but 6.4K. And the matchup's tough against Indy. I think we can do better. Let's see. Bertans also, I think Bertans is the other one that's questionable for Washington. Like, he's not going to play a back-to-back game. Baisley's okay. I call him Beezy. 5.1K. Just a points per minute monster. Comes off the bench. 23 minutes last game, 36 fantasy points. I mean, okay. I don't think we're that desperate. I think he's overpriced a little bit, but I think there's better value on the slate. But if you want to throw him in there, it's a good shot. I don't blame you. And then we got, again, my boy from the damn EuroLeague, the Polska Kabaska, 3.3K, guys. Sneaky. I'm telling you. Comes off the bench, but this man is the truth. 24 and 35 fantasy points in his last two. 25, 22 minutes. So, you're looking for this value. Here you go. I got you guys as usual. 3.3K. Get the Polska Kabasa. Throw them on the grill. Throw them in your lineup. And get them in there, guys. Best kept secret right now in the NBA. All right, so let's go to center. Center. So your top option, Joel Embiid at 10-2. It's a great matchup, guys. It really is. It's New York, right? So if this is a blowout, Embiid is probably barely going to get 30 minutes. Towns, too. I love playing Cat. I do. But Utah, not really liking the matchup. Drummond, Drummond's tough. 9.2. I'm going to give it one more game. I'm going to see what happens. Vucevic at 9.1 is okay. Had a great preseason. Come back to the regular season, got 25. That was a blowout. And then 33 minutes, 39 fantasy points. So he's pretty consistent, right? Doesn't get more consistent than that. But if you're paying 9-1, like I say, you want to get at least 50, maybe 60 from these guys. So keep that in mind. But Vooch is always in play, guys. I'd rather get to Rudy Gobert at 7.4K. I'm always looking for that value, right? 7.4K for Gobert against Minnesota. I think it's really, really good. Look what he's done to Cat, guys. 53, 42, 40 in his last three. 7.4K. Those type of results you're going to get from a 9K player. This is how you get the edge over everybody, guys. Do your research, do your homework, and watch my videos. I got you. Better yet, join the DFS club. But yeah, Gobert at 7.4 is really good, guys. Good value. Let's see. Christian Wood, plug and play, right? You know he's going to start. You know he's going to get minutes, and he gets 23 minutes, he gets you 50. Imagine he gets 30 minutes, guys. So Christian Wood, even if he's chalkier than chalkity chalk, you got to get him in there. FanDuel, yeah, I would say so too. But DraftKings, so he's center. He's only center eligible. So put him in the utility spot or play him at center. Who cares, right? If you feel like paying down at center, might not be a bad slate to do it. Christian Wood, eat the chalk, especially in cash games, guys. With Houston being so damn everybody out with the flu, he should get plenty of run. And at 5.9K, Christian, I got Morning Wood. Get him in there. Let's see. Next up, Mason Plumly, 4.8K. So, yeah, again, center guys, you can definitely pay down on this slate. Got 32 minutes. He's loving his new role on his new team here. He's getting the minutes, 23, 32 minutes, as long as the game stays close. Another one, Detroit and Cleveland, right? Should be competitive. I love Plumly here, guys. You're looking for about 30 or more fantasy points at a 4.8K? Yeah, I like it. Get him in there. Let's see. Who's next? Bismack Biyombo. He should get the start. I don't see why he wouldn't with no Cody Zeller, but play at your own risk. He's 3.6K. Last time against OKC, though, he did get 30. Now, at this price tag, if he gets at 30, that's great. But if he's going to be chalk, I will fade him very easily. All right? If I lose because I didn't play Bismack Biyombo, I'm okay with it. These are the chances I take, and 99% of the time they pay off. So, for me, with Bismack, it's all about the ownership. It's all about the ownership. If he's low owned, which I doubt, but we'll see, I'll play him. But if he's chalk, no, I'll fade him easily, guys. And that's it. So that's going to do it. Not bad. 29 selected players. I'm kind of narrowing it down for you guys on who I really like for these videos. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. Guys, leave me a comment down below. That does a lot to help me out with my YouTube channel. I'm just trying to grow it as large as I can. I do NFL, NHL, NBA, ping pong, whatever. Guys, if there's something out there, you know I'll do it. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Help me out. I'd really appreciate it on that aspect, guys. Again, this is Draft Dashboard. It's only $1 for 30 days. Before I go, though, we'll do a quick lineup, see if we can put a lineup together. And then DFSclub.com, guys. DFSclub.com. Nobody can beat this. Absolutely nobody. Come join the family, guys. We'd love to have you. It just doesn't get better than this. I'm telling you. All right, so let's go over to, before we get up out of here, I won't take up too much more of your time. I'm sure we all have that like turkey and prime rib hangovers here. All right, so this is what Draft Dashboard gives us here. Clarkson, Harden, Nwaba, Patrick Williams, Gobert, Terrence Ross, Sabonis, Bogdanovic. That's all right. So seeing as I might fade Harden here, right? I like Fat Fred VanVleet. All right. So we're under by like 4K. We can still fit De'Aaron Fox. Look at all these players we can still fit. Kyle Lowry. We got Brogdon, Colin Sexton, Rozier Chocolates, Kobe White, Dashante Murray, 6'4". I like that. Um, Nwaba, I don't mind if he's going to start. I really don't mind him if he's going to start. But I'd rather get my man Josh Jackson in here. Absolutely. Don't you dare be sour. Let's go to power forward here. We got a Baisley here, but Patrick Williams I kind of like, so I'll kind of keep him there. Gobert's a great center play. But if you want to pay down at center, this is the slate to do it, guys. Christian Wood. Boom. All right, so still got some wiggle room. So guard. By the way, guys, this is a DraftKings lineup. Well, then we'll do a FanDuel lineup. There we go, Skywalker. Jesus Christ. You go Garland. You go Jordan Clarkson at 5'3". Let's go. Let's go Kobe White because I know he's going to be low owned. I know it. So this is better. Dashante Murray, Fred VanVleet, Josh Jackson, Patrick Williams, Christian. I got Morningwood, Kobe White, Sabonis, Bogdanovic. I will save this for my draft dashboard members, and let's go to FanDuel real quick, see what we got going on over here. All right, so center. I always start at center on FanDuel. Vooch is great. Gobert is great at 7'8". I like Plumly. Bismack Biyombo. So I'm going to play a safe route here. I'll go Gobert. Power forward. Don't you dare be sour. All right. Christian Wood's a must. Sabonis, Josh Jackson. We got Gordon Hayward here. Terrence Ross. That's a pretty good pay down. Let's see. So we're about 1,400 over. No problem. And nice. We're going to go Terry Rozier Chocolates, Kobe White, Garland. I'm really got an inkling about Kobe White, guys. I think he's in a good bounce back spot. So this one we got Brogdon, White, VanVleet, Terrence Ross, Gordon Hayward, Josh Jackson, Sabonis, Christian Wood, Rudy Gobert. So yeah, guys, this shouldn't be too tough. So that's going to do it, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you. Merry Christmas. We got New Year's coming up. Thank God. We're going to get 2020 the F out of here. And we're going to bring in this beautiful new year and turn everything around. It's going to get better for everybody. So I'm going to say a prayer for y'all. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Say it with me one time. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. My name is Gabriel Skywalker. I will see you guys tomorrow. I got some NFL content coming out. And then another NBA slate. So let's go, guys. I love you so much. Take care.